Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. Midday Money, Saturday, September 13th. Welcome on into the show. Hope everyone's doing all right this morning. Follow out Mr. Sean Higgs on the X. Why not? Hit the thumbs up here on the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Notification bells on. You know, each and every day. The Midday Money Show and Lookout Lines comes at you live shows, and that's that. I gotta roll back to the show and shorties. I've been a little neglecting them, but I think I'm gonna get back on them. I've been doing a bunch of videos on picks and parlays. I don't know that. See, keep doing those. They want a little longer. I like it short and sweet. There, they want them long. I can't do 15, 10-minute videos. That's not happening. Time is money, and that is not money doing that for a long time. So here we go. Let's get at it. Yesterday, you know what? Let's just jump into the stuff here because we got games going off. Let's pump up Teaser Tuesday. We'll throw the Teaser Tuesday picks in the chat. We'll tweet out on the X as well. 5,089, closing on the 5,100. Closing in on 51. I'll take it. I will take it. I see we're live on the Twitter. 7 people, but we got 400 people watching Trent give out another loser, that guy. I can't say I should be more like Trent. I said I can't be more like Trent. You know why? Because I'm number 1 from the year on picks and parlays. I'm number 1 on Tony's picks. Number 1 on Gambler's World. Number 3 on sports capping for the year, but that's because I'm chasing the owner and a phantom ghost. So it is what it is. Having a good year. Teaser Tuesday. 1-0 with our college football. South Florida, 24.5. Arkansas, plus 15. LSU, minus 1.5. NFL, we are 0-1, down $100. Jags, Dallas, and Arizona. I will talk more about those tomorrow because there's no reason to talk about NFL today. That's why I do look at lines. It's college football Saturday. Everybody loves college football. We're going to roll in some free picks here. Comments as well. Done. There we go. All right, we're all set now. We can officially begin. Picks in the comment section, pick scrolling, picks on the X. What else? What more do I need to do here? 10 and 13 with college football. I'm going to say that's not great. Right? That's not where I want to be with my picks, especially free picks that everybody gets to see. They are a mixture of premiums and games that are close to being bets, you know. So listen, 62% on the year, 27 and 16 on the season with college football, but just 10 and 13 here. I got to get them right. Troy plus 4. Troy plus 4 here. Pitt minus the 7. South Florida. And Troy, listen, Troy, by the way, plus 4. I have that. I actually have a 4.5 for myself when I got it there. So, but you get a premium there. Pitt minus 7. South Florida plus 17.5. Notre Dame minus 6.5. Air Force minus 4.5 as your college football plays. Again, got a little work to do with the free picks college football. NFL, 2-6 with the free picks, minus 455. Again, I'm just 500 with NFL on the season to start here, and okay, you're gonna get upset like, oh, they're terrible, the college. Well, NFL, Major League Baseball started the same way, and how we're looking there on the year, plus money, a nice winning season. So you don't dive into free picks with your whole bankroll, folks. If you're doing that here, hopefully you're doing a Major League Baseball, because Major League Baseball we are 238 and 213 plus 3,400 there. But all right, NFL we gotta get on track here. That's the free picks right now. We'll be all right. We'll have a big day today and tomorrow. All right, Jets over 47.5 versus Buffalo. Lions under 46.5 versus the Bears. The Saints plus 3 and the Colts plus 2.5. Eagles over 47 versus Kansas City. Vikings under 44.5 Sunday night, and the Raiders on Monday Night Football. Put them all out here at once because that's what I do. The Saints +3 was a tough one to swallow because I have a Saints to not win a game the first 5 weeks. Saints the lowest scoring team in the league, a team to go winless this season in the NFL. But I'll grab a +3 there with New Orleans. And Mac Jones, I was I told someone, I think, on YouTube, I said, it was a Niners fan. I said, I like Mac Jones. I got Arizona next week +2.5. I'm a little worried about that. I think Arizona's going to go off a favorite versus Mac Jones probably next week. I don't like that spot. I don't like the not at all. Baseball yesterday, we do go 1 and 2, 238 and 213 +3,395. Props 85 and 153 +2350. Lindor and Soto were both under 3-1 today on DraftKings in the 280 range. I didn't put it out here. 280, 290. Has it run its course at +4-1s, 350s? Possibly. Is it just because Corbin's on the hill today? Short number. We'll see. Michael B's in the house. JK's here. 1 and 3 for Michael B. K-State stinks. Yes, they do. They got rid of Will Howard for that guy. Giants money line is the only thing that hit. Giants just a half game back of Earl's. You don't tell Earl he's going to be upset. The Mets are. I was going over my win season things, and it's funny with all those. And I lost. The Scooble's done for the year, so there goes my $950 on that. And really, the only thing I have pending right now would be I got Kansas City as a loser. They need 7 wins in their next games. Right, 7. They have 74 wins. I need 9 wins. It's not happening. 83 wins. Not going to get that. It's a loser. The Yanks 93.5. So this is 13 wins in 15 games. I'm going to make a little on one account and be down a little on the other account. A whole season long of props just to split out all over the joint and lose juice. Yeah, it's fun. Something to talk about. The wild card. As a Giant fan, Mike, if you guys sneak in here, say the Mets choke it out, and you get in, and maybe get in over Cincinnati. And my Hunter Green is if he could win the next couple starts, he might have a shot here. I think how many games they got left? They win today will be win number 8 for him, or 7 for him today. This would be win 7. Then it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against the Cubbies at home. You never know. And then he's going to have a start versus either Pitt or the Brewers, who might be wrapped up. He could go 3-0. He could get that 9 wins. Be a nice swing. But yeah, so the Reds and the Giants are right on the Mets' heels here. And if you're a Giant fan, are you excited? So at the winter meetings, they're gonna be like, you know what? We're right there. We don't really have to do much. Mr. Wesker says, always back to the Giants. There's a teaser. Gary likes the Twins middle line and a Padres center parlay. I don't even know if he's in pitching today. I haven't looked at baseball today. I feel like when I could just have an easy day, college football's done, NFL's done, I don't have to worry about much. Twins. Joe Ryan on the hill. I like Joe Ryan. And who you got? The Padres versus the Rockies. Dylan Cease. Padres keep winning here. Hey, it's plus money. Tampa Bay first 5. Rasmussen 7 on the road. First 5 Giants money line. I trust Webb at home in a meaningful game. I'm a Rasmussen guy. You know that. And the problem is he's just a simple 5-inning cat. Although I did have the Rays yesterday and they lost here as a free pick. So there's that back in the Rays. Kershaw and Webb. Kershaw is 10 wins. Unbelievable. Giants must have the trash can Dodgers at this critical time. Yeah, Dodgers not playing their best ball. We can say that. They've struggled versus the good teams this season. It would really be something if the Giants come in and take these from the Dodgers. There's college footies. My guy Dan Rance in the house. What do you say? Pitt will go 3-0. Yeah, Pitt. First of all, this line was what? 4.5. Pitt line was 2.5 before West Virginia showing last week. Obviously, you lose a running back, you lose outright. It's going to juice up. Clemson was 7.5. Now it's 2.5. In South Carolina was 8. It's down to 3. Georgia 6.5 down to 3.5. This Pitt line. Any other craziness going on with lines? No, Memphis already up on Troy. Wonderful. Michigan's got a lead here. A couple early games. Oklahoma 8-0. Kent State over Buffalo. One of Markel's in the house. Dan Rance wants to come on the show. There you go, Dan. Come on in. It's going to be a short show anyway today. Like Notre Dame and Troy today, I agree, Gary. Reese, here we go. Michael B with some UFC. Reese by knockout. Hernandez money line and a decision. Lopez money line plus 210. Rendon plus 310. And plus 130 in the decision, 215. HB's in the house. Mac Jones is a chump, says Mr. West. Not a Mac Jones fan. I don't know, man. You have a defensive coordinator, special teams guys as his offensive coordinator. I don't know how well you're going to develop in the Patriots system, in any system, when you have defensive guys or coordinator. HB was able to hype the video yesterday. There's the hype button. Mr. Numbers was like, where's the hype? Well, I have no idea what the hype is, but it's somewhere, HB. I don't know where it is. Hit the hype. Like he says, Florida plus 7.5. I'll fade all the LSU QB hype. Vandy plus 4. North Texas minus 6. Everybody loves Vandy. Hype on him. It's been hype all season long. How about Florida is bad? How about that? Is that hype? Mac Jones. What's wrong with Mac Jones? No MLB. I'm not doing MLB. Nope. Nah, not worried about baseball right now. Like I said, I could take a day off of doing stuff. I got the football going. That's it. Big lines here, MLB. I don't like doing more than 140. Look at these things. 160, 360, 170, 160, 220, 160, 150, 150, 150. Get out of here. Have some bets, but I'll give you a dog of the day. I got a one. You know what? How many games do I have today? I got one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got an 8-pack. Here's Dan Rance in the house.
Let's see.
Where are you? Are you in the chat here? I just said.
Hold on.
Hit the stage. Hold on. There you go.
What's going on, man? Can you hear me?
I got you, Dan Rance. Let me get my banner out of the way so people can see you here.
Dude, you're man, I heard those MLB numbers. Sheesh.
Why? Yeah, I don't think I'm having a nice season.
Crushing.
It's listen, I'm a dog plus run line guy. I don't really get into huge stuff. So I start out, so down. I was down like 7 games. So what's that? Maybe like 8 or 9 units. Just crunching along 3 and 4 day, 2 and 1, 2 and 5, 5 and 1. It was back and forth. And then since like June, I've really turned it on. I think June is where I whatever. I didn't hit the switch, but I started, the game started hitting more. That's all it was. I was down like on the sites there. I was down about like 970, which is, they're all based on like $100.
Yeah.
And then since then, it's just been crushing. Like the last 30 days, like 29-14. But I'm getting less though, because I don't want to bet huge games. So I'm doing a game, maybe 2. And if you go 1-0 and you're going 4-1 every week, that's just gonna.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So 29-14 with that 67%.
Oh yeah, that's insane for baseball, and you're usually plus money digging up. So
yeah,
or at least avoiding the juicy stuff.
And we've talked about this before. Like if I leave a winner on the table for stuff, I don't mind because I just have so many. I can't worry about every single thing because then you're in every single game. You're in every little pot. Your fingers in every little hole in the wall trying to get stuff. That's just I've done that. You can't do it. It's way too much work.
Yeah.
To try to be ahead of 20 baseball teams, and now it's football season. You got every NFL. And you got to worry about 30 college teams. Because in college you kind of roll in the same kind of team some of the times, right? Now, there's the teams I don't like. It's like a season win total. You like a team, you don't like a team, you're gonna find yourself being drawn to them,
right?
Or their matchup for the week. What games you watching over there?
I got Clemson and the Bama game on. If there was some better games, I'd quad box the big screen, but just got 2 up for now. Clemson, I'll tell you what, defense. I don't know, man. They might be going down today. We're gonna find out for sure. I mean, this is the. I know they got some injuries, but I mean, you got to rally. You got to get this one. So we'll see. We'll see.
And this is the thing now with this team. They were experienced bunch. You have a good coach. The quarterback has, as much as Mike was saying, oh, he's hyped up with the LSU guy. He was hyped up too a little bit. Yeah. No shame losing. You lose to LSU, a tough loss. That's fine. Because let's be honest, and I say this on every show I go on, whether it's mine or somebody else's, these teams can lose to another top team. They can lose to 2. If they lose here, they could still kind of make the playoffs if they're in the championship game, right? Maybe,
yes.
If Miami runs it, they might have a problem if Miami or Louisville's undefeated. But most of these teams can lose 2 games and still get in the playoffs.
Florida State.
So there's no urgency.
Wow, Georgia.
But you're right, though. This team's got the problems because you're down, what were they down? 16-17-0 to Troy out of the gate, and they needed a second half with like weather delay and all that kind of nonsense to
I bet that at halftime. I bet that at halftime.
That is not a good look.
No,
it's one thing having a bad game. You win 29-16, it's like, whatever. It's a sandwich spot.
Yeah.
But you come out poorly like that after a loss, that's not good. That's on the coach. That's on the players.
I bet them ATS that game too. I hit a live bet, but I laid like 31.5. I thought off the LSU still being at home. I was like, okay, here we go. Here's the take out your anger spot. Dabo's not gonna deal with it this year. And then the score was what it is. So speaking of that Clemson team, Georgia Tech, man, they had like 4th and goal from the 2, didn't get it. So they went right down the. See, I hate that, man. Is that like analytics these days? What is going on with this is just
what I'm talking. This is what I'm talking about. They'd rather go for
it. You're at home. You can have full momentum. What is wrong with 3-0? You're gonna go 90 yards. You're gonna go 90 yards down the field and come up with nothing.
But you know what, though? I don't mind trying to take out a rival and a better team early. At this case, well, if you don't have faith in your defense to kind of at least force a punt at some point in this series when they're starting, where they start on their own 3? What are they, own 5? Where are they starting? I don't even know.
Yeah, Clemson started on the 2.
They're starting on their own too. If your defense can make a stop before the 50 somewhere and get the ball back, that you know what? You don't have a good team.
Yeah, it's a bad sign.
I mean, I don't mind going for that. Like, they stop it and you stop it. They're on their own 2 freaking yard line. If you end up giving up even 3 points, forget about a touchdown. If you give up 3,
and they just got the ball back, blasted the quarterback, he fumbled it.
There you go. In the end zone, or are they moving the ball?
Georgia Tech will have it like field goal range.
All right, so Clemson had moved the ball off the 2 already.
Oh yeah, they moved. Yeah, I think they 1 or 2 series.
Wow,
somewhere near the 30. Georgia Tech will have it.
Well, that was a big stop there.
Crazy. Klubnik, man, he I don't know about him either, man.
Clemson never gets a wide receiver. This isn't Sammy Watkins days back in the day. Dabo doesn't want to jump into the nil, which is fine. But nil today, you can just cherry pick and get a guy or 2 that your team needs. I don't love when teams roll in 45 new guys between transfer portals and nil and recruits. I think that's because how are you developing as a player? Dan?
Yeah.
How are you developing when you're on your 3rd team? You're a quarterback. You're on your 3rd team in 3 years.
Yeah, I don't know if you are.
And then you go to an NFL team, like I always say, and it's a team with a new head coach because they're terrible, which means you got holes all over the joint, and now you got to go learn the NFL system. Good luck. How many guys fall on their faces?
Yeah, for real. Yeah. See, you're on Pitt today. I like Pitt. And you see this. I mean, Mr. West Virginia. So if I'm on Pitt in the backyard brawl, it's serious. The damage is done, man. The team was already kind of mid to start with. Rich Rod, when he turns around a program, takes about half a year to get the timing down. And last week, oh my God, the number 1 player on the team is the running back gone. Number 1 wide receiver gone. The injuries, everything. I have no idea how it's going to stay any less than a 10-point win. I'd be stunned, shocked. It should be a complete blowout.
He went for it in the 4th quarter of 20-something, 40 seconds left. He goes to a touchdown to cover the spread at home against Central Michigan. You don't think he's going to run it up versus a rival for the donors?
Narduzzi will absolutely do that. I think it's going to be a complete blowout. I could see low 30s to like 13.
Right, yeah.
That's kind of how I see it. As a West Virginia alum, that's how I see the backyard brawl going. It should be ugly, start to finish. I don't understand the angle here. People taking West Virginia. People bring up history. Look, I'm cool with people that want to bring up like stuff from the dinosaur era. They want to say, oh, well, look at 20 years of this rivalry. Okay, well, West Virginia was like an elite football program in the early 2000s. When I was in school,
Pat White Club, right back then.
Yeah, a win away from a natty. When I was in school, we were always ranked. We had College Game Day. We were always in the mix. This team has zero connection to the 2000s West Virginia Mountaineers. So if you're gonna do 25 years of Pitt versus West Virginia is going to eat them in every category. That's just not who the teams are right now. It's irrelevant.
That was Big East football back in 2002.
Georgia Tech settled for 3-0. Bama.
See, that's not good.
Bama just scored a touchdown on 4th and 1. They went for it. 7-zip Bama. That's going to get ugly.
Hey, well, I'll tell you what, better get ugly because that guy's going to be on his way out of there pretty soon.
Who's that? Oh, yeah. The Washington guy who came over.
Yeah, he's going to be out.
Yeah,
he's going to be out.
I kind of liked Bama today. Use Wisconsin and kind of a down era in their program, but a big name. Everyone will go all gung-ho because they beat Wisconsin by a bunch. But it's like, again, Wisconsin's not very good this year.
Let's see, Mike. If Giants get in, Webb and Ray will give. Yes, I like Webb and Ray. Verlander's found some Balco. Yeah. Hey, here's the thing, though, Mike, with your team. You barely get in. Like, what is that? Like, why did you trade your guys? If you were going to make a run and finally start hitting after 6 months of baseball, you shouldn't have traded your bullpen. That's the problem because now your owners won't do nothing. You know that, Mike. You're a fan. Mid-Tennessee plus 280 today. Who's Mid-Tennessee playing?
I don't know.
Nevada.
I gotta look that up.
They got Nevada plus 9.5 in Reno. Then he hits you with a enjoy your day. It's better than a thank me in the morning. So I can't write that one. Enjoy your day is nice. That's not a you hit the old thank me in the morning. I have to get the pen out.
I was kind of eyeballing Youngstown State getting 24.5 versus Michigan State. That had me intrigued. I don't think I'm going to get there, but Youngstown State's one of those like little kind of scrappy non-con teams.
These little, someone I respect's on Holy Cross, and they've been on them last couple of weeks. I haven't done anything with them. Holy Cross football. They're 4-point dog to Rhode Island at home today. Actually, well, one side has it. Penny has it 2.5. DraftKings got it at 4.5. So that's an interesting one there.
Yeah.
Now the real move is when I go to an offshore PPH, what they have it at. That'll be the real line.
Yeah.
That'll be what the real line is. One has 2.5 and one has 4. Let's see what the offshore joint has, because that would be where if Penny has it at 2, well, they got it at 4 here as well. Wow. Maybe I got to take that at +4. If Penny has it at 2.5, what do you think?
I don't know. Speaking of 2.5s, might be interested in South Carolina. I mean, Vandy, I get it. They're good, but man, this is a monster public underdog. Monster.
It was 7.5, Dan.
I think I'm about to buy I think I'm going to buy the low spot. I'll just play the money line. I mean, ESPN bet's hanging a -140. I can stomach that. It's just a massive public dog. Huge.
It's gone from 7 down to 2.5. Everyone's been. I mean, South Carolina is not going to overlook. Last year, Vandy nipped people because they were overlooked. I don't think that's the case this year.
Yeah,
Minnesota. Mr. Westers has asked me about Minnesota and this 2.5 against Cal.
Yeah, I think I'll probably roll on SC money line.
He's a Minnesota guy.
The -2.5, I'm seeing it -127. So I'll just go -140 money line
for South Carolina.
Yeah. SC home night game. Come on, I'll at least take my chance. And if it loses, so be it. I'm not going to win every bet, but man, just based on just how far this thing's gone, and I'm going to wait. I'll wait all day. Hopefully, more people. Let's pour it on. Let's get this money line down as much as we can possibly get it.
And that's like where you like buy back on team. Like the Georgia game, it was 7.5. It's down to like 3. What's it? Let me just scroll up here on the. I got my little live screen here for Odds Logic.
Yeah.
Where is this Georgia? So this is 3.5 now, right? It was a 7 opener.
Yeah,
6.5. I'd love a flat 3, and I think, okay, I could take Georgia here plus at the -3.
I would do it
as opposed to 3.5.
I would do a flat
right.
3.
I mean, you have to have some buyback opportunity. They open up as favorites like this for a reason.
Yeah, I'm even considering trying to middle this Notre Dame game. I got a 7.5 with A&M. Now it's 6.5 and 5.5. I'm tempted to go Notre Dame 5.5. See if it lands on 6 or 7.
It's coming down to you got 5.5. I see some 6.5. I can't believe you got some 5.5s out there.
Fanatics is hanging a 5.5 at -125. I think.
Oh my goodness, Fanatics.
So, I don't know. Chance it lands on 6 or 7 is pretty high in my opinion. I might grab Notre Dame now. Have a 7.5 and a 5.5. Tempted. Arkansas, Ole Miss. FanDuel's hanging a 4.5 on Ole Miss. I got an 8.5 on Arkansas. So that's 4
a good
points.
Number there.
I could middle that.
I got them in the little teaser because that line, teaser wise, what is that? 15.
Yeah.
So they were getting 8, and now it's only down to 5. This is what people don't understand. Like, because I'll get like a message from someone or coming like, oh, this person complaining about the line. I said, well, I put the game out on Monday.
Right.
I gave it out for free on 5 shows. If you're waiting, you can't wait to the last day. I know people put their whole bankroll in play every single day.
That's why you sent it early. That was the whole point.
You need every little bit of help, any little point. Now, it doesn't mean it wins.
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
Listen, best line doesn't always win.
Right.
But
right.
And that's the argument you see on Twitter all the time, right? I mean, you see that all the time. They're like, oh, close the line. That doesn't mean nothing if you don't win. There's no juice on it. People, what are you talking about? If you're doing this, you want to have a good number, win or lose. You want, because in the long run, again, it's not, hey, it's Saturday today. No, it's not Saturday. Then it's Sunday. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's every single day compounded. Yes. It's like compound interest.
Yeah, I would say. Well, I have all my plays right here. I sent out a ton on September 8th, and then hit another big round of picks on the 10th. That's when the majority of my stuff went out this week, which was what, like Mondays and Tuesday, I think this week.
Tuesday, Wednesdays. That's when you.
I went down the board. I'm like, yeah, I'll do that, and that, and that's why I have an 8.5 on Arkansas, et cetera, et cetera. So.
I do the same with NFL.
Yeah, you're way ahead. Did you already do the whole next week with NFL?
I did. I got 2 games for next week. I took the Jets and Arizona next week. I got 2.5 with Arizona
the Jets this week. I like the Jets,
and I got the Jets at 6 points next week. Listen, Fields could run. This is a decent team, and I'm not even a Jets homer.
Should have won.
They get respect. Should have won. I had them in Circa Millions. It's a $18 million.
I had them plus 3, I think. Yep, they were the better team. Browns were the better team. Should have beat Cincy.
He is at Dan's Rants on the X, also on YouTube. And Dan's a little different than me. Dan's Rants is a great name for his channel because he gets a little unhinged sometimes. I was going to give him a little fair warning coming in here, but he's pretty relaxed this morning. I guess he just had breakfast. It's early in the day. He's not too cranked up about the games yet.
On other platforms, I act human.
He's stand up going insane. I love it. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
wine time in the house.
We'll flip flop and get you over on my squad. And lift off.
Listen, I don't know if they're looking good. They've kind of leave some points on the board here. Georgia Tech. I
agree.
I'm not happy. Listen, 3-0 or 6-0. I'd prefer it was a 7-0, honestly, and they have the ball.
It should be at least they've pretty much dominated the first quarter. So we'll see.
Yeah,
big 3rd and 4. Yeah,
FIU. You got anything on FIU? I don't even look at Florida International.
Someone asked me about that in my chat earlier. They were thinking Florida Atlantic. I looked at the money splits. Didn't look good. Sharps on FIU. I'd lean FIU on the money line. I just never touched the low grade teams, really. I try to stick to the power teams best I can.
I would like these if they were playing a bigger school as a dog, but against each other, I mean, and I see a 1.5 out there too. I mean, it's open to 3.5. It's down.
I'd play FIU money line.
You said FIU's been the sharp play, like people on FIU?
FIU's the sharp play, yeah. Florida Atlantic is the popular side for sure.
Oh, all right. I was going to say that's why the lines come down. I was like, wait a second, the lines come down here. I guess the public's on the dog. Makes sense.
Definitely.
The Dodgers are trash. Greatest team ever, 120 games. Ohtani. Now, listen, you know me about the Dodgers, man. We are always on the under Dodgers. Mr. Wester says, I don't want Joe Madden as a co-host. Not as apparently not as good looking as Joe Madden, Dan. Don't take it personal.
Damn. All right.
Apparently, Mr. Whiskers is a straight male, likes Joe Madden.
All right.
San Fran playoffs, so we got a lot of. Yeah, they did. Not good. Oh, see, this is where we are. Lock up the goal line. So we're 11-18. So this is 20 minutes. 20 minutes back. 4th down. Let's go.
Yeah. All right. So he's on Clemson. Okay. A little Clemson action.
What do you think of Cal football to Michael B? These are all the Cali guys going back and forth there. Again, Mr. Whiskers loves Minnesota. He's like, hey, what do you think about Minnesota last week? It was like 52. I'm like, I can't tell you to take a 52, although I took a live 78.5 with Northwestern State, which was
78.5.
And get this. So I did a show with Tooch and Ant last night, and Tooch was like, "Yeah, I saw your thing." So he was like, "By the time I got to it, it was 82.5." I said, "Think about it. I didn't even have the best number at 70.5. It went to 82." I saw that. I'm like, "Are they really winning 80-0? Like, are they really going to put up 80 points and embarrass a team like that?" But then I saw last night. Who put up 77 last night? Was that Indiana? Somebody dropped a huge number.
Yep, 73 zip, I think.
Right.
I was on K-State money line purely. I just couldn't even understand it. It made no sense to me. I had to bet it. Just one unit money line, came up short. And they had despite getting, dominated, they had every chance to win at the end. It was on a platter for him. Avery Johnson is he's seen ghosts. He's lost. He's not a D1 quarterback.
I had the over in that one. I mean, I had Houston, but having that, so it's a 1-1 football day. Not good.
I can't believe I didn't bet Houston. I talked trash on Colorado all year last year.
Yep.
And I said it this year again, how it's the same low IQ coaching, lack of experience in college football, minus the actual skill players that bailed them out in certain games. And I did bet Georgia Tech over them.
I had Georgia Tech.
But like,
I had Houston.
Come on, man. How did I not just absolutely nuke Houston? I can't believe I passed it up.
You get days like that. And again, I like Prime. I think he can get players in there. But the problem is that he has not been there long enough to get a bunch of guys.
Yes.
And he had just been coaching his son for the last 20 years.
Exactly.
And now he's got other kids in there. And he's got the kid he wanted. He's got a recruit. And now he's still yo-yoing players around against Delaware. Like, what are you doing? Oh, what's happening? See, you're perking up over there.
Clemson, fourth down here. See if they go for it. They might try a long field goal. I might bet a live over in this game. I think Georgia Tech is methodical. Yeah, they're going to try a field goal from the freaking moon here. Clemson is 50. That's got to be mid 50s, no? 53. If you're the starting kicker at Clemson, you should be able to make a 53, but I'd go for it. You don't have the offense to go for a 4th and 3.
You're up 3-0. You're giving the ball to midfield if you miss it. Why not play field position and punt it down to the 10?
I agree. Or do that.
It's a 3-0 game. Your defense is stopping them.
Yeah. Am I saying your West Virginia 7.5's trash? Hey, I'm not from the future, but I think it speaks volumes with that rivalry that a sportsbook dare hangs 7.5 on the home team. That's all you need to know. Don't be taking the 7.5, man.
I agree. I agree with the -3. Tennessee's always over. I thought they were overrated. I had Syracuse week 1. I didn't think Tennessee. I had the under in that game. I'm like, I don't know if they could score. They're dropping 50 spots. I like the over in this game. I think, though, someone's scoring 30, so this game is going over.
You think Georgia's been playing vanilla to keep the offensive tape off the field or whatever?
Yeah, I think they play vanilla most of the time, and then they get into when they have to, they throw the ball.
Yeah, Kirby's no dummy. He's been around the block.
Robert's in the house. Michael B's, go do it. The UFC, he loves his UFC. Is that a guest? Yeah. Dan said he wanted to come in, Lex.
Heck yeah.
Doing guest stars. I need to show up next part. Listen, Lex, Super Bowl. I was like, who wants to come in and talk in the chat? All I got was one crazy Eagles fan wants to come in and talk. All pumped up. I enjoy a little quiet show in and out, get out of here in 20 minutes. But Dan's like, hey, man, send me the invite. Sure, come on in. We'll talk some games.
Clemson field goal, not close.
No. Let me, where is this at? Now I got to pull up some.
Clemson might actually be like just kind of a sorry team. They might end up 500. This is the make or break. I mean, what are we doing here, Clemson? This would be 3. I mean, Georgia Tech's solid, though. That's the thing.
I mean, there you go. Now you're right into Clemson territory. You're basically at almost midfield, and in one play you're.
And the defense is just going to start just breaking down.
Yeah, because they're going to want to. I mean, they're not the triple option Georgia Tech team, but they're going to Still run you a little bit here.
They'll run. They'll start breaking them down. I mean, Clemson. Hey, the defense did you a solid. Got you off the field when it was 4th and 2, 4th and goal. They kept them out of the end zone, and then you fumbled it. Now you go down. You miss a field goal. I mean, how many times are you going to put them guys on the field and ask for a bailout? I don't know, man. If Clemson pulls a Troy here, there won't be no comeback against Georgia Tech at home.
No.
They dig a hole here. Anything more than really even 10-0 is going to be. They give up a touchdown on this drive, they're going to be in big trouble because it could snowball. They'll get tight. They'll start forcing stuff.
I agree.
It could really unravel. We'll see.
What do you think about Connecticut? I saw a lot of love on Connecticut today versus Delaware.
Oh Jesus, UConn Delaware football game.
I mean that is definitely for me. It would fit this. This is my thought on that.
Stop it. Get some help.
I mean, for real, that's crazy. That's a really crazy matchup. I don't know. I'm really, really praying here that some more Vandy money will just pour in. Give me that cheap money line. Well, Purdue should have took Purdue. I feel like I should have grabbed Purdue. What was that? A 24.5 at one point?
Yeah, I like the coach.
Play Georgia Tech. Oh yeah, Clemson's trash. They're getting cooked.
I like the coach with Purdue. Let's get that 20.5 now though.
Yep.
I think it was 21 opener, 20, maybe 21.5.
Yep. Georgia 3.5. Interesting.
What do you think about the Miami, Florida, South Florida line? Has not moved. 17.5, not budging one bit.
I was looking at Miami first half minus 9.5. And just take them serious right off the bat. If they're,
I like the Bulls with all the points because I don't trust Cristobal. I do not trust him one bit.
Yeah, but I wouldn't trust him if USF was able to sneak up. But the fact that they've already had two big upsets, I'm not really viewing that the same. They blew their cover. I think Miami takes it serious. I think Miami minus 9.5 first half is a good look. If they're not going to cover 9.5 in the first half, if it's going to be a game, it's going to be a game. So Miami first half, don't even have to sweat a backdoor cover. I think they take them serious right off the jump.
Jump out early. They have Florida next week, Miami.
Yeah, and I think Florida will pick them off.
Well,
if Florida loses to LSU, loses to LSU and Miami gets it done today, then I'd be moving on the Gators plus the points.
I would because I think they'll be getting double digits.
Oh, absolutely.
I think we get double digits.
Yep. Well, yeah, they must. Getting about a touchdown at Death Valley.
If it's anything less, I mean, what are you going to open that up at? You lost to South Florida and say Miami just beats them by 20 or something, right? If Miami really comes in here, they should win, right? The 17.5 point fave, just say they win by 20. They lose to LSU like they're supposed to by 10.
Right.
How are they coming in there as a less than 10 point fave? Was that 8? I mean, even 8.
They probably hang a 12. They probably hang a 12.5.
You'd have to lay a double digit on it.
You'd have to. And then if it gets bet up to like 13, 14, that's where I'd come in on the Gators. That's kind of what I'm.
Well, that's what I'm
eyeballing.
I think that's coming a little high because if they come in at anything under 10, I think it was going to go up.
If Florida loses by like a field goal,
I wonder if this would have been the game of the year. Would this have been a game of the year game?
What, Florida Miami?
It is a rare rival, or rival from the standpoint of in-state. They don't play each other a lot.
Gators and Hurricanes. Yeah, I guess they don't.
Let me go through my stuff here.
I don't know. I don't think it's out of the question that Florida can't win tonight. I don't think that'd be insane. 14-0 Bama. They're putting it out. There's going to be I can't believe I didn't lay the minus 20 or whatever.
All I do is print stuff out and then I flip it over and put my little notes on it.
Yep.
Where is Game of the Years? Game of the Years. We got divisions. I don't know why I save all these things, make the playoffs. Who doesn't? It's just fun to look back on to see what the odds were in July and August on teams to do things. Here we go. Superbook Game of the Years. I got them. Do I have a South Point Game of the Year?
What about Tulane money line over Duke?
Duke, right? The old I got your quarterback. How do you think you're going to do against this game?
Yeah. Interesting.
All right.
DraftKings hanging a 6.5 on Pitt. I might hit it again.
Here we go. Miami, you ready for what this game is here on the Game of the Year barrel at South Point? Miami, Florida, -3 over Florida.
Wow.
I wonder what that is right now.
That's wild. Touchdown, Georgia Tech, 10-zip. They might run him out the building.
Superbook has it at 3.5. Clemson was 9, by the way. Clemson was 9, Georgia 8.5, LSU 7, Notre Dame 7. They haven't really moved much. Bama was 21.
Wow. That's wild.
Lex has got a parlay with Georgia Tech plus a half in the first quarter. That's a winner. That's alive. You got the winner there.
Oh, yeah. Anything Georgia Tech's looking like a winner. 10-0. Full momentum, home field. Clemson might just not be good. Georgia Tech's solid, though. I like the Georgia Tech team. Clemson will have 1 or 2 games where they'll beat up on a couple cupcakes, but I don't know.
It's time to look at any lines up. You see who has lines up for next week.
Oh,
pick off Clemson? A bad line.
I don't know. Who's Clemson got next?
Clemson should fall out of the top 25 if they lose today.
Absolutely.
They're home versus Syracuse.
And they should be – and Syracuse always gives them fits.
Yeah, Syracuse plays them tough.
I mean, I don't know. If that game was in the Dome, I'd say fire up another upset.
I would be taking Syracuse as a dog there, yeah.
I'd say fire up another upset.
I got a Syracuse under.
I don't know. At Boston College, SMU at home, Duke, Florida State, Louisville, SC. Boy, the back half of their schedule's actually got some decent teams in there. They're toast. They're no playoff for Clemson. They're cooked. They are cooked. Man, they just look
that's not a good team.
How is that program just falling like that so heavily? Clemson football. It's over. The era.
You know, if he has a really bad year, maybe he just packs it up and be like, you know what? I'm gonna hang it up this year.
Yeah, or I'm trying to think of who would maybe grab him.
Well, I don't know if he wants to be grabbed.
Yeah.
Some of these old coaches think they want to go out and be like, "Hey, I gotta outbid people for you now."
Yeah,
on top of recruiting you.
He's talked about the portal too. He may hang it. He might pull a Saban. Wow, big hit.
The Terps, Maryland, pouring it on Towson. Baby brother.
Yep.
Look at Virginia finding an offense. I'm going to say they're only playing William and Mary, but they've scored some points here this season.
Yeah.
They have scored some points.
No doubt. Huh.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Clemson. A lot of game left, but boy, it just every play looks like it's an effort just to even not make a mistake type thing.
You had mentioned some of these smaller things. Do you find yourself jumping into like FCS and FCS games or no?
Never. I just don't have enough brain cells to handle the load. I
I
gotta
mean,
squeeze it in a little and keep it to mainly power, and then I'll mix in like I'll look at like a Tulane, or I'll look at like a.
Like, because sometimes people are like, oh, you gotta, they'll put out something like whoever minus 30 over somebody, minus 50. I'm like, all right, yeah, they should win. They're paying a team $300,000 to come here and for you to get stats. That's why they're 40.5. And you've heard me say this before. Let's go into this gambling chat, and the guy tells you to take North Carolina minus 30 today. Like,
right.
I didn't need him to tell me that. I'm a North Carolina fan. Like,
exactly.
It's hard enough just figuring out the schools about where you can find a lot of information on, and can be like, you know what, well, type in Akron football and see what's going on and find a local guy. Good luck when you got to pull up, Sanford football, small football, Lehigh Valley.
Yep.
Whoever.
Yep. Another punt for Clemson. Boy, 17-0 be nail in the coffin. If Georgia Tech can get one more in.
Oh, yeah. Well,
And they should. They should not, don't. You look good, but don't play with your food here. You got a chance to bury them. If you're Georgia Tech.
But you know what? They get up 17-0. I can see them just kind of, all right, let's take the foot off the gas and get through it. And don't do that now. At least get to halftime. Can you get up a couple scores?
Yeah, 24-7 or something.
Because 17 is really 2 touchdowns. Then 17-14, and now the pressure's on you. Now it's like, oh my goodness,
and then the stadium gets quiet.
Away from winning 21-17. Now they can win 21.
Drop. Yeah. Yeah, Clemson, man, bad habit, digging these holes early. ODU Virginia Tech was interesting to me. I mean, you figure it's just a now or never rally spot for VTech, but ODU always gives them problems. I don't know. You're going to give me a 6? I might take a +6 with Old Dominion. I don't know.
It looks low. I see a 5.5 out there now.
Yeah, that looks low to me.
When I see those things, I'm automatically just taking the dogs. Like,
yeah.
And I say that taking them, I'm not betting every single one in this spot, but it looks way too easy to take the bigger school over a smaller school. Oh, they just got won by a touchdown.
Yeah.
Oh, is that all they got to do? Yeah. Sounds perfect. Let me get a new Bugatti after they come in. I mean, like.
No one's really talking about Utah. That surprises me as well. That's a good football team with a good coach.
Yeah, well, the whole Big 12, I mean, let's be honest. K-State was supposed to be one of the favorites, and they haven't won a game. Utah was in that mix.
Horrendous.
Utah, I think, obviously got the best coach.
Yes.
So they're always going to be a force. They always play defense in a college landscape where there is no defense.
It's really shocking. So Clemson punted again. Georgia Tech got the ball again, fully dominating the game here, 10-0. You know what the live line is?
What's that?
I mean, take a stab at it. Guess what the live line is?
For Clemson?
It seems low. It's like 7.5.
You said seemed I was going to say 7, which is.
I think that's low. I
mean, I like Georgia Tech laying 7. I mean,
I would
double up your play. Clemson has looked terrible.
I agree completely, and it seems low to me.
Now, Whisker Wetzer says this is a bad thing. That I'll take anything home at 1 a.m. at the Peppermint Hippo. That's like the club out in Vegas there. Who wouldn't? Aren't there hot chicks at the club? I think that's a compliment. That they even want to go home with me.
Right.
Little Michigan, look at this. Boy.
Pouring it on.
When are these teams – because a lot of these football teams, and probably even basketball now, but more football because of the size. Do you think we'll see a lot of these teams folding up football? Like, why pay? Like, you have no money to recruit.
Right.
You're just going to get some whatever kind of tier. And again, there are kids that just want to play or not going to get recruited and want to go to a school. But look at this. I mean, 20-0, Michigan's beating up this little team. And again, I've seen these kids from my son's team over the 4 years. He graduated, but from the time he was a freshman to when he graduated, a lot of guys go to smaller colleges, D2, D3 kind of schools, stuff like that, because they just want to play. They love the game.
Yes.
Why would these other – and it's not about the lack of players, because the kids would always want to play. Just one more whatever.
Right.
But like Central Michigan smacked, or Kent, or who's the other? Yeah, Kent's the bad one, right? Kent. No, is it Kent or
Kent State?
What's a really bad MAC team? One of them's terrible. Maybe it's Ball State. Whatever. Insert any bad team in a Power 5, even a big school conference.
Yeah.
What's for them to say? You know what? Maybe not a Big 12 school or Big 10 school, but these other schools.
Yeah.
We're going to cancel this program. We can't have. It's 70 kids. It's equipment. It's 30 coaches and trainers and airfare and this and that.
Yep.
Where's the money for it?
Right.
How about especially when you got to pay these guys now, and especially when the MAC kids just get picked off and they're going now after a year or two of developing.
Yeah, anyone who looks decent just gets grabbed. Yep. Pretty much picked off. You're right. I'm looking at maybe Pitt Panthers alternative spread minus 9.5 at plus money. I mean, if you're going to lay north of a touchdown, might as well go up to 9.5.
If you think they're winning by 7, it's because they're going to win by 10.
Yeah. Yeah, the chance you're landing on 8 and 9 about 0. So
New Hampshire money line against Ball State. And I just brought these guys up. It's a MAC school. If I told you to play New Hampshire, what do you think this line would be here? Just again, you know nothing about it, but if Ball State versus New Hampshire, what would you think? Forget about he put money line. Like a
6.5, maybe.
Really? If he didn't put money line, do you think it would be that low?
Yeah.
It's a 3. It's 3.
Yeah.
The only other one though like that, the other one in the low, like Toledo, is laying 34.5.
Wow.
Charlotte is giving 3 to Monmouth, New Jersey.
Yeah,
that's down where the old Monmouth Park was, sportsbook. First place that had the betting in Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Hawaii is laying 38. Rice is laying 30. Kennesaw, who lost the game 10-9, is laying 17 points.
Wow.
I mean, even look at this line. Marshall is laying 14. That looks low. Marshall laying 14
against who? It's got to be a nobody, right?
Eastern Kentucky. See, I see those and just think, man, that's a low number.
Yeah. And I'm tempted to jump in on Georgia Tech live. Man, they are eating.
Is it still 7?
No way. No, I bet it's going to be 2 full touchdowns. It's still single digits. I'm gonna do it. You want a live bet here on the show? I'll do it. Not a premium. This one's not. I don't send live bets to clients, but just for fun myself, man.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. That's
I can't do it fast enough. If I could let everybody know immediately at that exact point in time what I bet and send, if there was a way to
listen, people are like, oh, you got to send these out ahead of time. I go, why don't you do first half bets or this? It's not allowed.
Yeah.
Some sites have that now, but even that, I don't really dilly dally to putting props up on things. I think that kind of skews your numbers. People who just do props and parlays, then all of a sudden they hit one of these things and they're on the leaderboard for a month. And I'm like, how is that fair? They shouldn't be included. I could hit 1 out of 15. That doesn't make me good.
Yeah.
Why don't I touch the smaller schools, less size, less attraction? More my style. That's
big negative play for Georgia Tech. Clemson got to stop now. It's going to be a long field goal. All right, so maybe here's the opportunity. If they miss the field goal, this will drop back down under a touchdown.
Yeah.
It's going to be a 42, 43 for Georgia Tech here.
That's
8
good.
minutes left.
Yarder.
8 minutes left. I mean, I don't know. Do you give Clemson one chance to go down? I mean, they get a field goal here. If it's 13-7 at half, Clemson's got to be feeling great.
Oh, yeah.
Because they just got absolutely dominated. If they can get through this last 7 minutes and just put one touchdown on the board and get to halftime down 6, then Clemson should feel great. This should be 20-0. I mean, I'd love to see the box score, total yards of just
185 to 73.
What about time of possession? That's really got to be skewed.
It's 14 minutes to 8.
Okay.
I mean, still, again, you'd think it'd be worse than 13-0.
Yeah. I'm gonna lay 9.5 with Georgia Tech here. Just for fun, $100. All right,
I don't go crazy at any in-game stuff like that because then you're doing full units on things that you already had a full unit on for a full game or whatever, and then you don't realize like you're doing instead of one unit, all of a sudden you have 7 units on the game. Like, what the hell just happened here?
Yeah,
I said that from day one to people. I said people on a live. I said you think you're betting X amount of dollars per game, and you look at it live, and you're on this game 22 times instead of once.
Yep.
Okay, maybe it wins that day. But what about the other time when it loses? I can't do – there's way too many small schools. I can't learn.
I can't do it.
200 more new schools.
I'll do it more in college basketball than football. I feel like
college
basketball, it just hits different. Like some small schools have great hoop programs.
Well, yes, because you have a coach that's been there for 15 years. You got players that have been there for 3 years in the system. They're all starters.
Yes.
Dude, football-wise, I have no idea what these kids are doing.
No idea. I have zero. I don't even. No idea.
No.
Like I'll take like a Robert Morris in like college basketball or something like that. You know, I'll come in on like a, I don't know, some mid majors or whatever. But
mid majors. I'm like, give me Portland State in college basketball. I'm like, give me the Big Sky.
Yeah.
Give me those teams, the WAC teams. I'll take
UC Riverside or some shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rio Valley. Some wacky team out of
Texas. Here before you know it, man. How crazy is that? I can't believe it's already week 3.
Well, 4 here for football. For college.
Crazy, man. Crazy. Yeah. Goes so fast.
You have a serious question. I booked the Cubbies minus 118. They're minus 170. They're minus 170 plus a 1.5. Hold on a second. So you took them minus 118, but now you're taking them. These are 2 different bets.
No, he's just saying he's on the money line, but he's just saying the run line's minus 170. So, like, how does that look?
No, but it's plus 1.5. It's not minus 1.5. I mean, they went from being a favorite to a dog. I'm trying to figure out what they are now. I got to look at the line. Hold on a second.
He's just saying minus 170 to stay within a run. He's on the money line. So, how do you feel about it?
Oh, well, I mean, how do you think – he knows how I'm going to feel if I want to lay 170 getting a run. I don't want to lay 170 when a team's favored. Like, what do we do? What are you doing? They're favored, but I'm going to lay 170 so I can – so
he's just –
I'm safe.
I think he's just listing the odds, but he's on the money line, I think.
Well,
I don't know.
I guess because the line flipped because he was 120 last night. Now they're a plus dollar dog. They're minus 105 as a dog now, as opposed to a minus 118 fave.
Drop in the bucket. Line movement in baseball is weird sometimes.
I mean,
if anything, just better opportunity.
If you liked them when they were favored, you should still like them if they're a dog.
Yeah, it's kind of for sure.
Flip flop.
MLB. I might get back into MLB. I've taken a few weeks off here with football, but
that's why
I didn't want to.
This guy's cursing. He's cursing at me now, Mister. Now he's getting all emotional on me. So they were plus 165 minus. Now they are plus. Now they're minus. Now they're plus the run instead of minus. I don't know if you're after. I mean, have you never seen an underdog win a baseball game, Mr. Westers? Like, what are you freaking out
Well,
about?
those odds seem about right. If run
That's normal.
If run line's a big plus price, about to pick them, then yeah, the plus 1.5 should be about.
Yes.
I don't
Well,
know.
that was it last night. That's what it was. He's saying now this morning, now they're plus 1.5 and they're minus.
Yeah.
But that's because the line flipped 10 cents.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm all for the Cubbies winning games. I need 86 wins out of them. We still haven't gotten there yet.
Kind of like
that being said, are you worried about a 10-cent move?
Kind of like the Red Sox. Plus 130 on the money line? I don't know.
I know what you're betting.
Bayo
You
versus
shouldn't worry,
Bree?
though. Why are you worried? If you're going to worry about your bet moving 10 cents, don't bet. This is where you got to separate and not be kooky.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about a 10-cent move. If I worried about every time a line moved against me, I'd be bald. I'd be ripping my eyebrows out. What game you talking about, Boston?
Kind of like him on the money line, yeah. But here's the thing, though. With that freaking series, man, Red Sox always give them fits in New York and sort of vice versa.
The Yankees won that one. After 8 straight, the Yankees won 3 in a row now in this series?
Yeah, and they're always streaky, so who knows? They might just finish out the freaking year winning everything now.
This is my last kind of season win total that I got hanging in the balance. I got under 92.5 wins with the Yankees, and they're sitting at 82. So they need 13 wins in their last 15 games, which is difficult. But then you see that they play the White Sox, and you're also good. They go 2-1. Like I need the Red Sox to get a game here.
Yeah.
I need 65 losses. I need 6 if they're 68.
What about Reds and A's over the 8.5? I like Hunter Green though, but you figure the A's to get to him in the later part of the innings. I like Cincy to win, so you're gonna get a bottom half of the 9th as well. I don't know. I
need 3 losses from the Yanks, right? They got 2 versus the Red Sox left.
Yeah.
3 versus the Twins. 4 at Orioles. Then they're home, 3 White Sox and 3 Orioles. Can I get 3 losses somewhere in the next 7, 12, 14 games?
Yeah, should.
Right? I should be able to get 3 losses. I think the Orioles can take a game or 2.
Definitely. Definitely. White Sox, you never freaking know. White Sox, you don't know.
You're just talking about Hunter Green. I have over 8.5 wins. He has 6, right? So he's on the hill today.
Yeah,
and then
I like his chance today.
I think
they should get to Severino. They should get to Severino.
It's just a good spot. You're on the road versus a bad A's team, and you're still sort of alive for a wild card.
It's a good spot.
So he plays today, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 starts. Next up, he'd be home versus the Cubbies, which the Cubs have been under 500, I think, since June. They've been struggling. What happened?
Clemson just had like a 3rd and 25 or something. They decided to go conservative and just run it up the middle and got a first down. It's like a 30-yard run. Crazy, man. Georgia Tech, like
it'll be 13-7 at the half. Georgia Tech's not doing
that, man. If Clemson goes down and gets a touchdown here, they're gonna freaking rally. 13-0 right now. It feels like the game should be over, and it's not even close.
It shouldn't be 13-0 because it could be 13-7 in a minute, and then it's a game. Because then Clemson comes down and scores the first touchdown second half. It's 14-13.
Yeah, I was going to say Clemson deferred too.
And you're like, wow, look at this. I'm not even going to cover this game now.
Yeah, boy.
So happy thoughts. We're getting back to our guy, Hunter Green. So he wins today for win number 7. Then he's got to start versus the Cubbies. And then he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll be facing the Pirates with a possible win number 8. again, I don't think I'm going to get it. It's a loser.
Yeah, I don't know.
He had a good season. He just didn't get started enough for me.
Well, didn't he had some time off too, no?
Yeah, he was hurt.
Right.
Yeah.
Boy, I like it. Tomorrow, I mean, just to run down some NFL quick. Give me the Jags money line over Cincy. Give me Miami money line. No, but I mean, you saw the Miami Dolphins get absolutely murdered. Give me them over Patriots all day. I'll take Miami at home.
Everybody's giving up on Miami.
Give me Dallas. I'll lay it without hesitation.
Yep.
Give me the Jets points and money line over Buffalo.
Yep.
Seattle money line over Pitt. Give me the 3.5 too. Colts. Give me them again. They're going to beat Denver. Give me the Colts.
I like it. Yeah, I like the Colts.
I mean, and give me 3.5 and the money line versus the Vikings with Atlanta. I mean, okay, this McCarthy comes out and gets one win from a comeback. Give me Atlanta. Give me the Falcons. I'll take as many points I can get. I think it looks like a great week. Great week at NFL, in my opinion.
Yeah, I got like 13 games for the weekend on Monday. It's weird. Like some weeks you love it, other weeks you're like, oh boy. Like 100%. Next week I got 2 games. I'm like, I really don't love anything next week.
Yep.
I don't know. But like Minnesota, I had the under against the Bears because I'm like, all right, I got 2 rookie quarterbacks, 2 decent defenses, and the fourth quarter turned into a freaking
that's unbelievable.
An air show, throwing the ball all over the place.
And then vice versa. On week 1, I had the over. I got a 46 for Phillies and Cowboys.
I had the over.
For Cowboys, 3-0 second half. God.
Like I said,
I had the Ravens money line and I had that over, and those were 2 of my 3 biggest plays. Brutal. Hit the Packers big on the money line, but my God, man, I just still went 3-3. But how that wasn't a 5-1 week is beyond me, man.
Oh, what am I bragging about? It was a loser. I'm not bragging about having a loser. It's just a frustrating loss. Those Vikings. That's as bad. I had the over with Dan on Thursday night. Terrible.
That was worse. That was the worst one, and I was counting my money at halftime. 3-0.
How do I think Clemson's going to win national championship? Why do you say it? I don't know. Probably the same reason you think the Yankees and Dodgers are going to win the World Series. They're a fan. He's a fan.
Yankees, Dodgers.
Like you're a Minnesota Golden Gopher graduate, apparently, with your Gophers. Always like Minnesota the last 2 weeks.
3rd and 5 for Clemson inside the 20.
Look at this.
It looks like they're going to let it hit the 2-minute warning here. So major 3rd down. Georgia, this is big for Georgia Tech. You get a stop here, 13-3. Okay. You can work with that.
You better get a stop here.
Still not what it should be for them, but you can work with 10-point lead. They give up this 3rd and 5 and end the half. I mean, Clemson's going to be chomping at the bit, especially getting the ball coming after half.
13-7. I mean, even now you might even want to think about
13-7. That stadium going to get quiet.
Yeah, you might think about a Clemson live there because they're going to come out second half. Then it's 14-13, and Georgia Tech's will be on their heels, playing tight.
They'll be on their heels. And Clemson's already got that mentality where they're used to this comeback stuff.
Razor said, not sure this guy's, but like him already. You got the Green Bay thing behind you.
Not sure who I am, man. You haven't come across my channel, huh? Surprising.
Yeah, maybe he hasn't found you. Razor, you don't know who Dan's Rance is?
Guess the algorithm isn't doing too good for me out there. Who knows with this YouTube stuff?
No, he'd enjoy your show. Let me say, Razor, how you feeling, buddy? Hey, what was that? Your appendix out or something like a couple weeks ago? Terrible.
Appendicitis? Damn.
Hey, at least it wasn't like kidney stones. You had to go get the rope put in your junk.
Jesus.
Here we go. Now there was a big name like, so there you go. A big name. He's got more file. He's got more people than I got, Mr. Weskers. What are you talking about? It's weird like that, though. Like here, Mr. Weskers is like, oh, like I'm the big name when you have like triple the amount of people I have. And Razor's like, who? I never saw this guy before. And that's a guy who, you'd think it would run into the same categories that would come up because if I go to his channel or the pub chat or something, it would all go to your channel. It would all kind of stream together and see who's next video.
Yeah, you would think. You would think.
Yeah, I don't even know how the hell YouTube works, man. I can't figure it out.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm almost at.
So we got 3rd and 4
though.
here. 2-minute warning.
Yeah, third and medium, 3rd and short ish, and 2 minutes left, which is massive. You know, that's enough time to where if they can hold them to 3 here, you know, man, maybe even
probably work to try to throw the ball down the field.
Then maybe Georgia Tech with prevent defense, maybe they can go replace that 3, even if they just swap field goals. You know, 16-3 at half. Then they'd be feeling pretty solid. But if they can, man, if they give up, if they give this up, this is gonna hurt. Because if they give this up, Clemson's gonna score. I feel pretty good about that. 3rd and 4, man. Does Clemson come out here with a mentality that you're down 13-0, knowing that you have 2 plays to get it? Do you just run the ball twice on 3rd and 4?
Instead of taking a 3, I would.
Instead of taking like taking a shot here on 3rd and 4, do you kind of go in with the mentality that you got 2 downs, that you're already going to go for it if need be?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, if I'm Clemson, well, there you go. Don't need it.
Like I'd almost run it. I'd almost run it on 3rd and 4. Well, they passed it.
No.
And
they passed it a 4-yard line.
First and goal, freaking 3.
It was a touchdown.
Yep.
See, now if I'm Georgia Tech, I'm like, you know what? I'm moving out of the way. Let them score automatic.
Well, they just took a timeout, which is good.
You just got a new subscriber.
Appreciate it, man. One closer to 14K.
All right, so we got a timeout here by Georgia Tech.
I believe so. No, the clock's running. I'm stunned. Why wouldn't you?
No, it says Georgia Tech.
I would have preserved the time there. Now we got a timeout Clemson, I believe, trying to get situated.
It says timeout Georgia clock.
Oh, Georgia Tech did take it. So what, they bled 20 seconds and then decided they wanted to take one?
That's weird. That's bad. At that point,
man, you got to know. You going to preserve the time or not? They had a minute like 57 there. That was right off the 2 minute. They could have preserved almost 2 minutes for their offense.
Well, you don't know if these guys, if they run it and they stop them and then they got to take another timeout, it doesn't make a difference, you know?
Right. 21 zip Bama at half. God.
Yeah, but I mean, is that really all that impressive?
No, Wisconsin's really bad. A really nice name. Again, they're like West Virginia. They're better than that, but just a program that was so good early 2000s and the 2010s. But a big name, big school, good partying. But man, the football is not what it was. It's just not what it was. At least they're 2-0. And they'll boost Alabama like you wouldn't believe after this. What's Alabama ranked? What are they ranked now?
No, they shouldn't be.
They shouldn't be. College football rankings. Bama is... Where's Bama? Bama's 19th. Look, just because you beat up on a hurting Wisconsin team with a backup quarterback, they're going to shoot them right back up to like 10. Ridiculous.
Well, yeah, because it's an SEC team. They have to.
Crazy.
So we'll get to the half here, and then we'll wrap it up here. This Georgia Tech.
Yeah. Alabama. Who do they got on deck? Boy, they got Georgia next.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if Georgia looks decent this week, I think I'll be taking the Bulldogs over Bama. Maybe not. See what the line is. And then they got Vandy at home. That one's circled. That one's circled like no other. Freaking Vandy.
The Georgia Bama game is the 27th, so they got a bye week this week. Both teams will have a bye week.
Georgia.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, there's college.
Georgia is pre-listed as a -4.5.
So bet it now if you like them today, because it'll go up if they put a beating on Tennessee. That'll creep up.
Razor just followed you on the X to put your thing in there.
Yeah, my X is rowdy.
Maybe picked up some followers today.
Yeah. If Georgia beats Bama, and then Bama the next week has Vandy at home, who upset them last year, that'll be a large wager. I think I'd hammer that.
For Vandy coming off a big win?
No, for Bama to take care of them at home.
Okay.
They're good. They're good, though. I don't know if you can just wipe them out.
All right,
but because of the upstate last year, here goes Clemson. Running the ball.
Yep, didn't get it.
Short. But they're still going to get in. Now they're just taking the timeouts up for Georgia. That's almost a benefit for Clemson. 2nd and goal from the 1. I mean, maybe they get stopped. I don't know.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Wonder what the live line is now.
Mr. Whiskers wants more live show watch parties.
Live line's about where it was pre-game. It's 4.5.
Clemson now -4.5.
No, Georgia Tech still favored. Oh yeah, what am I saying? Same line roughly, but flipped. Interesting.
Oregon's kind of slow here versus a Northwestern. 16-0, 17-0 here. Second half.
They just scored another tutty. Yeah.
3rd and 1. Did not get in. 3rd and 1 at the 1.
Wow.
Georgia Tech with a timeout, 1:25 on the clock. So at this rate, if they get in here, they're going to get the ball with about a minute left.
Yeah, I don't even know. I mean, Clemson, if they get stopped again, they're going to go for it again. No, this is for sure 4-down territory. You're not going to take a field goal.
I think they would.
You think they'd take 3?
No, I think you go for it because, I mean,
yeah, you have to. You have to. If you had first and goal inside the 5, you can't score here, then you're cooked.
I mean, I know you want to. I will understand if they take 3, thinking we get the ball back to start the second half. We make it. We score there at 13-10.
Yeah,
but how you might get a safety here and the ball back if they don't get in, right? You could get a safety literally here and get 2 points and end the ball. And then all right, so it's 13-5, but maybe it'd be 13-9. Or you go for 2, it's 13-8. You're still in it,
2 downs to get a yard. If you can't do that, you don't deserve to win. Don't deserve to win.
Well, remember Georgia Tech couldn't get it.
That is true.
All right, here we go. Come
on inside the 1. It's like the 6-inch line.
4th and goal.
Unreal. Boy, that looked like a touchdown, though. Wonder if they'll review that. The inch line. Now Dabo's going to get cute and try some fake dive pass play.
Yeah, right. Fucking play action. Yeah. Play action, go to the tackle.
3-inch line. Fake bootleg with the quarterback who's not athletic.
You get like a little tush push.
Man, they couldn't even get 6 inches.
Like you can't, how, that's you crazy. Just stack the line. I don't understand how you can't fall forward.
You don't have a jumbo package, a tight end, something, zero push at all, man. Boy,
I would have put in 5 wide receivers and just to spread it, right?
Yeah.
Think about you send out trips. You send out trips one way.
and just all the cornerbacks aren't standing behind the center or the defensive tackle.
Yeah,
go 5 wide.
You have to. 5 wide and yeah. He's short. He's short, and they don't have anything to overturn it. He's short.
Razor's doing a live tomorrow night if I'll come on the show, he said. Have you seen Razor shows?
No.
Bring a drink. Because you get wild on the Razor show.
On YouTube, eh?
Razor show's good. A lot of yelling and screaming. Andrew's in the house. What do you say, Andrew? Make sure you give Dan a follow on the YouTube, and I'm going to put his things back in there.
Fourth down. Oh, this would be pretty. Imagine if they don't get it. Here comes the cute play. Fake dive rollout. And it'll work.
I like the over.
Then he'll drop
I like the over less. There we go. He's in that time. 50 seconds left to see if Clemson can put 3 up on the board. They're going to need it too.
Boy, I'll tell you what. That was that's a ballsy play call. One dude coming over the top there, heavy with a good timing. That quarterback don't weigh much, but whatever. And you know what? You hate to say it, but man, that's almost like another blow mentally. You rally and you get it to 4th down, and they still get in. It's like another, man, the energy and at least you can take them from a physicality standpoint. But that is a crazy turn of events for Clemson.
Who does? I mean, Clemson thinks that. Clemson's like, we stopped you on 4th and 1, and we scored on you. And now, as much as you outplayed us, we're a score away from winning the game. We're going to come out second half, score a touchdown, and we're up 14-13.
Dabo's going to go ape shit at halftime. The other thing is, this is also a team that already has the mentality in their head from last week from a comeback. So it's like they're in the same mindset. Oh, well, we did this last week. We had a slow start, and here we go. So it's like, they already have that same thought in them, and they were
those in the locker room saying, "Listen, they couldn't pull away from us. They're settling for field goals. They're not good. We're scoring touchdowns."
Wonder what the line is now. Boy, it's got to be probably a pick 'em or something, no? 2.5. Georgia Tech by 2.5. I'd be tempted to bet that over. 44.5. Can you get 25 more points in this game? I think so. I think Georgia Tech's look good. They've come up short, and they've settled when they could have maybe got more. And Clemson, they got some players.
I could see what's the in-game total?
44.5. I'd have to go over it. I wish, 43.5 would be great. 24 and the hook is not optimal.
I mean, it was 52 to start.
Right. And Georgia Tech, they're mailing it in for halftime. Well, full momentum to Clemson. Wow, Virginia, UVA up 42-7 on William and Mary. Whew.
Yeah.
God. All right, man.
Got the under 52 in Clemson. The under 52s looks all right, but I think the over 44, like Dan said, could be in play here. Because I think Clemson's coming out and scoring a touchdown to start the second half.
Clemson's offense has got to pick up, and Georgia Tech should have had way more points than 13, and they should only wear down the defense more. I like that live over.
Yeah, it's listen, it's going to be 14-7 with 11 minutes to go in the third period.
Yeah.
So you're at 27. You're 2 scores away. You're telling me you're not getting 14 points between the two?
Right. And who knows? Maybe somehow, some way, this thing ends up going 3 OT touchdowns as well.
You're not getting. You're definitely getting 3 touchdowns in this game.
Yeah.
I'm taking this right now. I'll take the over with you.
Yeah. I agree. $43.5 on FanDuel, which is huge. You can get under that key number at 24 if we end up with 24 points in the second half. I'm betting it. Hopefully it stays there. FanDuel 43.5. He's still there.
And mine's on lock right now for my offshore. 43.5 juice to 125.
I just betted it minus 114 for $200.
Yeah, but you got a legit joint. I gotta pay the bonus here.
Yeah. 43.5 minus 114. 24 more points. Come on. We can't get a 14 to 10 half. Absolutely.
I agree. I think we get it.
Absolutely.
I'm in. There we go. That's our show play today, me and you.
Cool. Alrighty, man. Well, I'll let you run. I'm gonna kind of wind down here. I got like no sleep last night. 0. I just can't sleep on Friday nights anymore, man. I just keep looking at the clock. I'm like, oh, college game day is only that many hours away.
Follow my guy Dan. There's his Twitter and his YouTube channel. He's a little subdued here because he's hanging out with me. Yeah. He's more of a little active. You like the active guys? Dan's Rants is 100% great name for him. Sometimes he's a little tuned up in the chats too. He'll come in firing away. You can tell he's excited. When I used to do the show, Ross and Jesse would come in on the thing and get on them. Ross would be all upset with your comments.
Yeah. I'll have to go leave him some on Wager Talk, get him riled up.
He's they bought Picks and Parlays, so he's back on the Picks and Parlays channels now too. So
they bought Picks and Parlays.
Well, yeah, so they're in charge of the sites now. They switched them all over to Sports Memo mode. Yep. So everything's like Sports Memo affiliated, Picks and Parlays, Winners and Whiners, all those channels.
Yeah,
it's all under the all under Wager Talk umbrella now.
Monopoly.
Yeah. They want to go and take pick dogs and all the other sites too. They want to just grab them and have one site for pick selling.
Yeah, well, they're not getting mine.
It is what it is. I don't know. I'm just like, can we just have leaderboards as opposed to, so people know how we do? That's all I'm about.
Yeah,
you can say whatever you want, but a lot of people don't like to do video. I mean, I know you're a video guy. I'm definitely a video guy. Win, lose, draw. You're out here. I'll take the arrows. I'll take the hits. I'll take the praise. I'll take the hate. But you can't just not have records. You can't do that.
Yeah, I agree completely. That's why I put mine on the actual screen, not go to this giant website and see if you can fish around and find somebody.
I said that. I said the one side you can't. I said there's just like a 3-day, 7-day. I said come on, man. I want a year. You better put a yearly thing up there.
At least, yeah.
Anybody who get hot for 3 days. Look at this. I'm great. I'm gonna.
Yeah, and if you have enough people on your site, there's always going to be some guys at the top that are good over that time period. So what are they?
3 days are easy.
They're just trying to tread water and have a revolving door where new people come in because it's such a big industry and just grab who's hot and just rotate who's hot.
And I get 3 days, right? You want to see who's kind of hot over the last couple of days. No shame in that.
Right, I agree.
Can you put a 30-day? Can you put a 30-day up? Can you put a yearly? There should be a yearly or 6 months. You can't just have 3 730s. You need a little something deeper than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I think Wager Talk gets a lot of hate. They have people who just follow them and post all their plays, like the records, because they don't have a record on there. I do not think Wager Talk puts out a there's right. I don't think they have a leaderboard. Oh, they do. That's 3 days, 7 days, 30 days. So they do. They have a 3, 7, 30. All right. That's okay. That's bare minimum.
Yeah. I was going to say that. I was going to say, bare minimum.
At least there's a 30-day. Whatever.
Yeah. Well,
that's why
people won't listen anyway. People come in with their last dollar. They'll go to somebody who's the top of the hot thing. They'll take their best bet and they'll put their entire bankroll on that and just cross their finger.
Yeah.
Versus,
I said you got to
versus you find someone that has 5 years of success and you saw that they got their ass kicked the last 3 weeks. Buy the dip. Buy that guy who's had a tough month. If he has 5 years of good results and he's had a really rough month, then hop on board with that guy. Don't buy someone who just went on a scorcher for a month. That's not going to continue. It never will. That's just not how it works. I tell people that on my own channel. I'm like, the time to jump on my text list is not after I went on my 1 month run, because I'm coming down, man. I'm gonna come down eventually.
I said too, like, oh, you're 60% run. Oh, that's great. I'm happy with a 54% run.
Yeah.
So, it's one thing being hot. It's another thing being consistent and just winning.
Yes.
More than you lose.
Yes.
That's, I don't know.
Yep.
It's weird. It's weird. What am I gonna do?
Whatever.
It is what it is, Dan. I guess. Follow our guy, Dan. Good guy, good follow, entertaining, and more probably, hey, how about you want to win? There you go. Number one reason to follow the guy.
Yeah.
You don't have a organic evergreen channel growing from 0 to 14,000 people by being bad at what you do. Dan does a great job.
That is true.
Thanks for coming on. Otherwise, I would have been out of here 20 minutes ago. I would have been like, you know what? Nice, come in. Yeah. That's it. We came in. We could spend an hour first half here. I'd be lying if I tell you I wasn't worried about I'd be worried. I wouldn't tell you. I'd be worried about Georgia Tech for the game, though. I am worried about the 3 for the game here with Georgia Tech. It's not a good feeling after that first half.
We'll see. They'll have a second wind as well, and they got the crowd. So Clemson might have started their comeback a little too soon. They needed like that momentum in the fourth quarter. They might have started the comeback a little too soon. Now they might get totally back in the game, and then Georgia Tech might retake over and finish it off strong. So see what happens.
Tech had to fight a little bit in Colorado, so they know what it's like to still have to come up and make a play. They had to make a play at the end of the game to win 27-20.
Yeah. So. Alrighty, man. I'll keep you in the loop and get you over on my channel at some point. Get you a whole bunch of following. You come on my channel once or twice, I'll get you above 2K pretty quick, I bet.
I appreciate it. Good seeing you again. Good luck today.
Alrighty, man. Take care.
It easy, bud. My guy Dan Rance popping in and says, I want to come in today. Sure, you come in. Not a problem. Yeah, a little live. Well, we're not going to be live anymore. We just a little first half live with Dan Rance. Dan's a good guy. Under 52 Clemson, we did that already. God is punishing Mr. Whiskers for taking the Cubs early. No, listen. You can take a game early. It's fine, but you just have to bet and forget it and not worry about where the line goes. Who's live tomorrow night? I'll be live. Look at lines tomorrow. We'll be here. Ride the wave. Let's see. Rod Ramon, the 3 R's. Ron, and Ramon are showing pretty solid on Tony's place. Tony's picks. You need the records. You have to, Kyrie. And I put them up. You see it scrolling. I don't know. I don't have the MLB in here because it's a football day. So I just have football. We have 200 characters up here. So this is 193. So I didn't add Major League Baseball. But you see the record here. 10-13 college in free picks. We're losing. NFL, we are 2-6 with NFL free picks right now. You have to put your records in.
Have to. Oregon, Northwestern, Alabama, Wisconsin game. Wisconsin is in shambles. Wisconsin's a bad team. I don't know how much stock I put into Alabama beating these guys pretty good. Georgia in 2 weeks is Alabama. That's all you need to know. All right, we're out of here. Hour and 40 minutes. Thank you, Dan Rand, for coming by. If you haven't followed Dan, his links are in the description down there. Or in the box, I should say, in the comment section. Give him a follow. He's got like almost 14,000 followers. Guy does a good job. I'll be back tomorrow. Midday Money, look at lines. And you. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.